Well, hello kitty girls, I'm back. So I'm going to start this voiceover with moisturizer, because you need to moisturize your face before you put a lot of makeup on. And then I was trying to use this e.l.f. primer puller thing, and it was empty because I'm broke. And so I threw it away. And then I just moved on to this Smashbox Photo Finish primer. I put a lot of it because I need a lot of primer, you know. So I'm doing that, rubbing it in my face like a maniac. And then moving on to foundation, I'm going to be using the Milani 2-in-1 Correct foundation thing in the shade Milk Sand. And I'm going to be popping it in my beauty blender and then taking my finger and put it on my face. I don't really know why I put it on the beauty blender first and then on my face, but I do that. And then I'm just going to take this and blend it in my face. And it's not really a beauty blender, it's actually a sponge that I got at Nordstrom Rack for like $1. And it's actually a really good sponge, so I don't know. I think I'm just used to saying beauty blender, but I'm too broke to actually buy a beauty blender. So all this time I had no mirror, so I'm taking this little powdered mirror and from a compact powder thing, and I'm going to use that. And then I'm going to be taking the Revolution Makeup Concealer. I think it's the C7, and I'm going to be scraping the crud out of the tube because it's almost empty and I'm too broke to actually go buy a new one. So I'm using that to actually just cover my under eyes. I'm not trying to highlight with this product. I'm not going to, like later on in the video, I'm going to taking the e.l.f. concealer in a lighter shade, and with that I'm going to be highlighting. These I'm just trying to, because this concealer is super full coverage, so I'm just trying to cover my under eyes. And with this concealer, the e.l.f. one, I'm just trying to highlight my under eyes, the bridge of my nose, my chin, and in between my eyebrows. Now setting the concealer, and I just want to clarify, I'm not really using the Clarisson, is it Clarisson? The orange powder. I'm actually using the Revolution Makeup Banana Powder, but I hate the container and I've run out of my Airspun, so I just put the banana powder in the Airspun container because it was easier. So there's that. And then I'm using that same LA Girl compact powder thing, and I'm going to be setting my face. So I use the banana powder to set my under eyes and like my highlighting parts of my face, and then I use this powder to set my actual foundation. And this is actually like my shade, so I just set like my entire thing, and then I blend out my translucent / banana powder, and then I'm picking out a booger because fun. I'm sick. Next for eyebrows, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil that I use in every video because it's literally $2 and it's so freaking good. I freaking love it. And I usually start doing my eyebrows from the bottom and then working my way up to the top. So I like carve out the bottom and then carve out the tail, and then I go out and do my arch, and then I do the little front, and I blend everything together, and that's basically all I do with my eyebrows. I am not 100% precise with it because I have really thick eyebrows, and it works. It's just what works for me, not being precise and just going for it. So yeah, if you want to go get you a pair of the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil, I 100% recommend. It's super cheap and they're super good. So magic of editing, I'm done. And yeah. Okay, moving on to the eye skip, girls. This was a train wreck. Like, everything I tried went wrong. But I'm using the 35B palette, which I freaking love, and I used that shade that I pointed out. I don't know the names of the shade. I literally threw away the little paper that it comes with. So I'll put that on my crease. And then this is a little hack to cleaning up your brushes if you're lazy like me. So you take a little wet wipe, like makeup wipe, and then just like wipe off the makeup. And then it's wet, right? So you take some tissue, most likely, but I use some toilet paper, and then just dried the brush. Kind of fun, kind of awesome, kind of good and fresh. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette. I think it's like the warm toned one, and I use those 2 orange shades, and I am like blending my crease and adding some warmth to it, because the whole point was for it to blend, since I'm doing like really colorful inner corner. So that's what I did with that. And then my camera forgot to record, like it forgot, like I just didn't press record to when I was cutting my crease, but I did, and then this is when it all went wrong. I don't know if it was the concealer or if it was the crappy palette I was using, but literally that white shade that I put on my lid did not want to stick. It looked like mud. It was so freaking gross. I don't know how I made it work. I took like 5 different shades from 5 different palettes, and yeah, I mean, I think you can see how bad it looks, but I mean, it kind of looks okay at the end, so I did that. Okay, and this is when it all went like literally downhill. So I took some concealer, that same e.l.f. concealer, and I put some in my inner corner so I can put the colored eyeshadow so it will pop, right? It makes sense. So then I took from the 35B palette, I took the orange shade, the most orange one. Like there's like 3, but like the most one, like the most orange. And then I put it on top of the concealer. So this is when it all went wrong. It all looked so muddy, and my eyes started watering, and it was really, really bad. But then I made it work, and then my eyes are done. So now I'm cutting my crease with a glitter eyeshadow thingy from Wet n Wild that I got at the Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna put that in between so it looks better. And then now I'm just drawing on a wing, and I was really proud of this wing. It looked hella good. So that's my story. So now I'm gonna pop on some lashes. I finished the other eye and I feel really proud of them. So I'm gonna pop some lashes. They were kind of really old, so there's that. So then I'm just gonna pop in some brown liner in my waterline, my upper and base water, I don't know, and to make it a little bit more smoky and to actually blend more my fake lashes with my normal lashes. And then I'm taking this pressed pigment from Profusion, and I'm gonna be putting that in my inner corner with the orange. I thought it was gonna like make it good, and it literally made the look, so thank you, pressed pigment. And then I'm using these the white shade from the 35B palette, and it was really, really pigmented, and I got a little scared, but then I just kept going, and then I kind of blended it a little bit, and it did make it really, really good, and it looked really good after it. So you just have to keep going, like don't give up, you know. So now moving on to the face, I'm gonna be using my favorite contouring product from Wet n Wild, and I'm gonna be using mirror, of course, because I need that. And then I'm just gonna chisel out my cheeks, take away like 5 pounds, and bronze my face, my life, you know. Just need a bronzer. So that's what I'm doing. So now I'm gonna be taking an eyeshadow blending brush, doing my life hack of cleaning it before I used it. Now I'm gonna be just contouring my nose. This is something I never ever do super precisely with a brush, and I tried to do it and I got really scared, and it looks like, I don't know what it looks like, but I tried to blend it and make it work. I blended it with my finger, and then I took some face powder to make it not so pigmented and weird, and it kind of worked. I don't know. So then I took my Brow Gas blush, from Wet n Wild, and I took a fluffy Forever 21 brush, and I'm just going to put that in my cheeks, blending it all the way up, and then a little bit in my chin and in my nose as well, because blush is life, and you need life. You need blush to live, so there's that. And then I'm going to take in my broken highlighter as well, and a Forever 21 brush. Forever 21 has really good brushes, you just have to find the good ones. And then just highlighting my cheeks, and then bringing that up to the bridge of my eyebrow, like the top of my eyebrow, a little bit on my chin, and then with my finger to be a little bit more precise so I don't destroy my contour. I'm going to be eventually, when I'm done highlighting the rest of my face, yes, now I'm going to take my finger and then highlight the little tip of my nose, and then just a tiny little bit on the bridge. And now to blend the fake with real eyelashes, I'm going to be putting my favorite mascara, I think it's L'Oreal mascara thingy. And here is another hack for you. If you don't have a nude lip gloss, just put on some concealer lips, like I'm doing right here. Just put some foundation in your beauty blender and just put it on your lips. And then take any kind of lip oil, chapstick, anything you see that is glossy, and then put it on top. It works wonders. And that's it for this makeup tutorial.